As you can probably tell for some of my previous videos, I am sick and death of this healthcare reform, the lies, and just all of it. But I do have to say I have found some great videos from people on YouTube because of sharing my same compassion. One channel called The Raging Lib calls Sean Hannity the retarded baby Jesus, which I sort of like. And you got Rick Perry, the governor of Texas, decided they want to succeed, and they even had a rally to succeed from the union, which is unlawful, but there's some people who want to do it, and being from Texas, I find that humorous. And then what else you got? Oh, you got people saying Obama's plan is going to, have the death panels, going to kill old people, going to kill young people, going to kill Sarah Palin's baby. Then at one point they even said that it wouldn't insure Republicans. Anybody that was a registered Republican, Michael Steele said, it won't cover us, and then he's retracted that. But then they say they wouldn't touch Medicare, but then there's like, well, Medicare's all messed up. Michael Steele did the Bill of Rights for people on Medicare, saying they would not take any money out of the Medicare program in this health reform. It was their Bill of Rights. And in the next show said, yeah, we'd have to like redo and get efficiencies and take money out of there. So it's just a fucking mess. And I was so mad, but now I'm just laughing because on top of it, them all calling Obama's plan, now it comes out like yesterday, Obama hasn't articulated his plan. There's been like other plans people have done, but Obama hasn't said this is what's got to be in my plan. In fact, Democrats are going, it'd be nice if you give us sort of your 5 highlights. And in this whole month of August, they've been going under Obama's plan, and he doesn't even have a plan yet. So the Republicans are just... Oh, another one I loved yesterday is John McCain and the minority speaker of the House. I forgot his name. He's old. They were in Florida, and they did town halls. Ooh, their first one, and it was by invitation only. So it was full of hospital workers and people they invited. And then they televised it as if it was just this regular town hall, and everybody agreed with them. I just like, how can you even call it that? The media is going to get it, and then, God bless these Democrats going out and facing these crazies that are coming out of the woodwork from these organizations. Oh, and then the best of all, besides Cheney, they were talking about 2012, I cracked up, but the best one is Glenn Beck having a complete meltdown on his show. So there's been 48 advertisers that have pulled from his show since he called Obama a racist. And I don't remember the date of that, but they, quickly have been abandoning him. So Fox put him on a vacation for a week. It was not something he opted for, but they said take a vacation. So he comes back, and I don't know if you've seen any of it, but he comes back and he says there are questions and we need the answer. So he did a 5-part, over 4 days, I guess, on all these scary things. And you just have to watch. I mean, it was sort of like he put it on the chalkboard, and then they just talked to Rush, they talked to Sean Hannity, they talked to any kook they could find. And then the last one, he's like, you have to go to the march in Washington on September 12th, or we'll all become slaves. That's what he says. We will all become slaves if we don't get up and march, because there's going to be a public army that is going to be the army over the people in the U.S., and it'll be citizens, made up of citizens that will bear arms and I guess make people slaves, from his quirky point of view. And there's some fake tears in some of them. So if you're looking for a really good laugh, you should go find Glenn Beck videos over the last 2 weeks. Quite hysterical and quite crazy. And then Michael Steele, of course, is the other crazy one. But yeah, this whole, it's sad about the government right now, but this whole mess is just gotten dirty. You know, I mean, the preacher that preached that Obama would die and that guy carrying an AK-47 went to his church. And he's got videos on YouTube talking about how he's being attacked for not being a socialist, I guess. And what else is so funny? You know, I'm really getting disappointed if right now in what the Democrats are going to do, and if they're going to, you know, go for the gusto and pull it, you know, push it through on a bipartisanship. I mean, a partisanship, non-partisanship, excuse me, and get it through, you know, what it needs to get through. Because if they don't do it now, it won't get done, and they stand to lose a lot of seats if not, because I think Democrats, not even the progressive or the liberals, but just plain Democrats on over, and some moderate Republicans are going to be very upset that the Democrats are given all this power, and they're still trying to make up to the Republicans to play with them. And how you keep saying you're going to play with them when they just look at the camera and say, I am not going to work with Obama. I'm not going to pass anything he puts out there. I'm not going to vote for it. Nothing. You know, Graisley, I mean, he's on the committee, and must say Ensign or something. The other Republic, they're just like, no, we're not. We've just been playing them. We have been playing them. We've been pretending to get concessions, and we don't plan to vote on it no matter what. So it's really just a fucking mess, in my opinion. And see where it goes. But I know there's a lot, you know, they're bringing it out. They're just piling it on. And I wish the Democrats would get aggressive back and just do what they need to do. But in the meantime, there's a lot of humor in the contradictions of those on the right. And, Bachmann Michelle Bachmann went on the floor saying that she wanted, not on the floor, somewhere she was speaking, maybe a town hall. Yeah, a town hall. That in her words, that we should slit our wrist and exchange blood as a covenant to vote against this. Slit our wrist and exchange blood. Like that's going to make it go away. I don't know. But they'd need health care after they slit their wrist. So anyway, I just want to come on and I just had to share that because it's just been kooky, and it's also been sad. So thanks. Have a